Puck driven out to center ice. That's Ed Kia with it. Shot it back in. The play way offside, and Polonich gave a bump to Sutter, and the two of them go down, and now Maxwell gets into it, and we get this going in a hurry. Dennis Polonich really wrapped Sutter with the play already whistled down offside, and Sutter came right back at him. And the referee, Lejeune, I think is going to wave the two of them off. Don Hillworth got into it in a hurry.
I think Dennis stumbled a little bit, Bruce, just as he went to run him in the boards.
Two of them are still eyeing one another as they head over to the penalty box. Exactly, Sid, what happened. The play was whistled down right here, offside.
Dennis does run him in, and then he stumbles, though, and he falls, and when Sutter fell on top of him, Sutter was the first one that tried to push his head back down through the ice. Then if you notice Maxwell and those fellows coming in,
the new Joe Louis Arena was against the St. Louis Blues, and the Blues came up to win it. The line, here's Ned pulling up, and now Mohammed and Sutter are going at it in a fight right down below us. And they have a good hold on one another now, so
a little wrestling match.
Much of a fight between the two number 11s.
Sutter was hitting Peter in the ribs.
Well, the Wings have carried the play here in the second period, and they lead the game 1-0. And as the two players enter the penalty box, we'll be back in a moment.
Havlich winds up getting 4 minutes, and Sutter only 2. Peter got 2 for slashing, and this is Peter carrying the play down the middle. Sutter is the one that's hooked onto him, and they just whacked away at one another. They both did, and Sutter tried to get a hold of him, and it just turned out to be a wrestling match. Sutter was poking Peter in the ribs.
There's a shot bouncing around, and finally Huber whacked it to the line. Here's the point. The point drove the shot. That hit Vachon on the mask, and he's down.
He's down. That high rising shot caught Rogie right up on the mask. Lefty Wilson's out there.
He went down in a heap, Vachon did. And that was a play, Sid, that actually got started because the puck got tangled up in the referee's
right. The play would have been out of the zone, but it was a hard, high-rising shot from back about 35 or 40 feet. It's just a case where the play was right through the middle, and you can see Rogie. There's no screen, really, and it hit him straight.
You know, when you've got that mask on, you don't usually get cut, but they're taking a towel out there, which would indicate that he did.
Thank goodness he did have the mask on. Just think years ago, Bruce, goaltenders played without masks, and there would be a case that...
I can't believe it anymore when you stop back to think about it. I guess there weren't that many slap shots in the ice of hockey, but...
No, and the shots were, as a rule, lower, but you always had that chance of a deflection. You know, I was thinking we were talking to Gump Worsley in Toronto last Saturday. He was one of the last ones that would put a mask on, and
then he put one on.
He finally put one on, yes.
Rogie's on his knees now, and Lefty Wilson attending to him. Rogie Vachon up on his feet now. I think Mr. Vachon is going to have a little headache tonight on the airplane heading home.
I would think so. I would just say that Rogie Vachon is saying, boy, what a saver wearing a mask.
So the play stays in the Detroit zone as the puck is dropped. The goes to Vachon, who clears it away, and the Red Wings have come up with a big victory here, and Rogie Vachon has racked up his 4th shutout of the season as the Red Wings go out to congratulate him. And the Wings now have continued a great stretch on the road, having won 10, lost 13, and tied 5, but even more important, have won 6 out of 9. Am I right?
Yes.
Got to double check that. I'll do that.